This week on Family Clinic.
When that man is coming in, the environment should be enabling. You should make sure that everything is in order. Receive him. That's why many mothers today are sick. Most men today are drunkard. They are not able to penetrate their wife. Some men cannot skip their 9 o'clock news to be with their wife. They have made their news a god. So even if the wife is naked before them, they will not even listen to you. You are refusing to do it. Prostitutes are doing it. Slave queens are doing it. And the men are enjoying it. Catch our family clinic every Tuesday, 8 p.m. East African time on this channel.
Family Clinic. Healing families, restoring marriages. Family Clinic. Healing families, restoring marriages.
Welcome to my channel. This is Prphetess Dr. Justina. I welcome you to this family clinic. If you have not followed me on this YouTube, please go and subscribe. Hit the notification button so that you get every notification when we upload our new videos. And if you have not like, share. Make sure you are inviting someone. It's an exclusive program that is designed to heal family and restore marriage. Be an evangelist of this family clinic. Shalom. Catch our family clinic every Tuesday, 8 p.m. East African time on this channel.
Family Clinic. Healing families, restoring marriages.
God bless you for tuning in. Today we are continuing with sex in marriage. We have identified a problem and solving it is our priority. Today the topic I'm bringing to you in this new edition, part 2 of sex in marriage, I'm going to be talking about sex starvation in marriage. The effect of sex starvation in marriage. Funny enough, as it looks like, couples are going through this situation heavily in their marriages. The men feel they own it and it is their right, but unfortunately, it is affecting both parties, both the male and the female. From my own research and by the help of the Holy Spirit, I have met men who are suffering from starvation of sex from their wives. Likewise, I have also met women who are suffering for sex starvation from their husband. My question is, why do we torture ourselves? Why do we go into a relationship called marriage, knowing fully well that we are not going to be committed in it? Because sex is an occupation that is consistent and continuous in our marriages. Why are we hurting each other and we ought to be complimenting and loving each other? This situation has become a mockery in our relationship. Satan is using it as an advantage to hinder our joy. He's using it as an advantage to bring shame and reproach, most especially in the body of Christ. Many Christian leaders are not satisfying their wives in their marriages. Likewise, many Christian brothers and wives, they aren't, and the church is not even willing to talk about it. And today, many children are victims of this mistake that is made by their mother and their father. Sex starvation in marriage have a lot of effect in our own marriages. I will list a few of them, and I pray that as I do so, may God help you to understand that this is a situation and it has to be given attention. First, I want you to know, if you are a party of sex starvation, it is ugly. It is a sign of wickedness to your partner. There is no excuse whatsoever you can give as a reason why you deny your couples. You are already married. You have already paid her dowry. Don't forget, we say sex is for married couples. You are already married, she's your wife, he's your husband, and yet you deny him or her sex relationship. It is an act of wickedness. Any person who practices it, you are killing someone mentally, and it's a mental violent case. It is not only when you beat a woman, you are violating or you are battering or you are violent against the woman. When you deny your wife.
Family Clinic, healing families, restoring marriages.
Welcome to my channel. This is Prophetess Dr. Justina. I welcome you to this family clinic. If you have not followed me on this YouTube, please go and subscribe. Hit the notification button so that you will get every notification when we upload our new videos. And if you have not liked, share. Make sure you are inviting someone. It's an exclusive program that is designed to heal family and restore marriage. Be an evangelist of this family clinic. Shalom. Catch our family clinic every Tuesday, 8 p.m. East African time on this channel.
Family Clinic, healing families, restoring marriages.
When you deny your husband sex, you are actually violating them and you are actually destroying them mentally. You attack their mental ability. You bring shame and reproach to your family unknown to you. Self-salvation is something every couple must pay attention to. Don't ignore it. It is a pain in the heart of those who are victim to it. A married woman who has been married for many years without the husband coming up with any notable situation or any reason why he deliberately or denies her the sex right, which is her right. No reason. The man does this continually without a blink of an eye. The woman also, in their own capacity, denies their husband's sex right without any rumors. These are not godly acts. Even the Bible says that a man will leave the family and cleave means join, be together with the wife, be together as family. And if we go to the Garden of Eden, the Bible says, and they were both naked, they were not ashamed. If God could create them naked and they were having their time together, why are we denying ourselves sex? In a union we consent to. In a union we are adults. I don't believe people who are not adults are married. It is those who are above 18 that takes decision and go into a relationship called marriage. Now the question is, when you enter that relationship, why practice wickedness by denying your spouse sexual rights? One of the danger that it brings hindrances to love. Hindrance to love. It makes your partner to believe you don't love them. It makes your partner to believe you have someone that you are having this sex with. There are cases where maybe the man is having some health condition. If your wife is your wife, why can't you open up and tell your wife, this is what the doctor has said? Some men will say, if you tell your wife, there is every possibility that you will lose your wife. If you also don't tell your wife, there is every possibility, more possibility to lose that same woman. There is no reason to deny yourselves because it hinders the love that reigns in the family. It brings hatred. It introduces hatred. Don't forget, when two parties are sleeping in the same bed and they have hatred for each other, that is a timing bomb waiting to explode. You as a child of God, don't starve your partners. It is not godly. The Bible is not with it. The Bible is against it. The Bible even said that any man who has issue with the wife and they cannot love their wife and show them kindness, your prayers are hindered. So please understand that starvation in marriage can bring hindrance to your love. So work on yourself, understand the reality, and work on yourself. When you do this, God himself will be committed to be with you. Another thing sex starvation can cause in marriage, it can kill happiness. It can kill happiness. You can actually introduce a lot of bitterness in the life of your partner when you starve them sexually, because they will try to understand, they will try to comprehend, they will try to figure out, why are you not asking them for sex? Why are you not demanding? Why are you not responding? Some try to even push through, but some of the partners will totally ignore, assuming as if you don't have the right to request for sex when you are already in marriage. This will hinder the happiness of your partner. And what happiness will you get if you are a source of somebody's depression? What happiness will you get if you are the reason why somebody is not happy? Do you think you yourself will have happiness and joy? Many couples today are living a life of bitterness, no happiness, no joy. Another thing that sex starvation can cause, it can open doors for your partners to cheat. It can open doors for your partners to cheat. When you are starving your partner and you have workers in the house, you have drivers, you have security men, you have people who lives around you, before you know it, either the husband will be drawn to the house help, or the boss, the madam will be drawn to the security or driver. Before you know, they will start having sex. Because when you don't practice sex in your marriage, you open a hunger. A hunger begins to grow in your lives. A hunger that needs body and physical appearance to satisfy. A time will come, the woman will not be able to bear the hunger anymore. A time will come, the man will not be able to bear the hunger anymore, and they will be tempted to have a relationship that might not look pleasant, but situation occur that gave birth to it. Remember, the Bible said, if you are fasting and you are doing anything, let it be on mutual ground to avoid you to fall into temptation, because you might lose self-control. Children of God, self-salvation is a loophole. Satan uses it to penetrate families. Satan uses it to destroy families. Satan uses it to bring shame and to bring pain in the life of partners. Stop doing this as children of God. You cannot have a wife and make them suffer. You cannot have a husband and make them suffer. Many of us, the tears in our eyes is not produced by satanic agent. It is produced by the same man we chose to marry, the same woman we chose to marry. Wait a minute. Have you sat down to think about it? Among millions of people on earth, billions of people on earth, you make a decision to choose one to be your wife. The moment that woman gives birth to children, you believe that you don't need her anymore because you already have the children you require or you demand. You forgot that the marriage is a lifetime. Marriage is a continuous business that remains until both of you are alive. Marriage is not only for bringing children. Marriage is a union of love, is a union of unity, is a union of respect to one another. It is quite unfortunate that people ignore this truth and their marriages are in shambles. Men who are doing this have lost the sense of human. They have lost their conscience. They look at their wife every night and they look out there and get women and be sleeping with these little girls, be sleeping with around, and yet the one who volunteer, the one who stood by you, the one who made that decision to be your wife, even when you never had anything, even when no one could believe in you, that woman could believe in you, and yet you cannot honor her by keeping yourself available, or you cannot honor him by keeping yourself available for him. It is wrong, and I advise anyone who is still practicing it, please don't continue. It is a very, very, very bad act, and it's not in the will of God. It brings disobedience to the word of God. When you starve your partners, it brings disobedience, because the Bible says, give to yourself benevolently, willingly. Do it as many as a time you desire with your partner.
Family Clinic, healing families, restoring marriages.
Welcome to my channel. This is Prophetess Dr. Justina. I welcome you to this family clinic. If you have not followed me on this YouTube, please go and subscribe. Hit the notification button so that you will get every notification when we upload our new videos. And if you have not like, share. Make sure you are inviting someone. It's an exclusive program that is designed to heal family and restore marriage. Be an evangelist of this family clinic. Shalom. Catch our family clinic every Tuesday, 8 p.m. East African time on this channel.
Family Clinic, healing families, restoring marriages.
Another thing self-salvation can bring, it shows lack of commitment in your marriage. It shows lack of commitment. If you are committed in a marriage, sex will be alive in that marriage, because you will see it as a responsibility, as a demand, a need to be fulfilled. Just the way you wake up, you bathe, just the way you sleep, just the way you do your own thing. If we are one, why would we not show that commitment to prove that we are one? Sex starvation brings mental illness. Mental illness. Many women are in sin today. Many men are in sin today. It brings mental imbalance, because you will not be able to put your hand in any point to show or to ascertain the reason why you are being rejected by the only man you have chosen to be a husband. You will not understand why you are being rejected by the only woman you have chosen to be your wife. When you don't understand this, you will begin to have a lot of assumption. You begin to have a lot of depression. You begin to have a lot of emotional imbalance. When these begin to happen, automatically you become judgmental sick. You become judgmental sick. Many men have turned their wife to become a CID. Instead of the woman becoming a wife, she's now a police officer in her marriage, checking to know, trying to figure out what is wrong. Where am I missing it? Is it that he has a wife? Is it that he has a girlfriend? They will start checking your phone. Some of them, they even have a duplicate of your WhatsApp. In a phone, they duplicate without your knowledge, because they are trying to investigate why are they not privileged to have sex, and you are with them as husband and wife. It is a mystery that they want to solve. The men are trying to solve it. The women are trying to solve it. This is the reason why there is a high rate of killing today in our marriages. When the man can no longer take it anymore, he plans to kill the wife. When the wife can no longer take it anymore, he plans to kill the husband. So, self-salvation can bring a lot of ungodly acts. It can bring a lot of ungodly character. It can bring out the beast in both of you. Men cannot withstand it. Women cannot withstand it. But the most oppressed in this matter is women, because most women, they don't have the courage to demand. They don't have the courage to request. They don't have the courage to ask. For this reason, they suffer continually. They suffer continually because they fear to request for sex. But I tell you, think about it. Does it worth it for you to pick someone's daughter and make them your wife and torment them with sex? Does it worth it for you to pick someone's son and promise them heaven and earth and make them believe that their life will be complete with you? And when they come into your life, the mystery and the shame they go through, they will not even be able to share with their family members, because you have allowed them to live a life of continuous pain and regret. That's why many mothers today are sick. Most men today are drunkard. They are not able to penetrate their wife. When they ask for sex, the wife looks down on them and tell them, who are you to ask? Have you provided food? What have you done in this family for you to demand for sex? Sex is not a trade. Sex is not a business. But many people today has converted it to a medium they use to get money from their spouse. So when the woman and the man is living together and that man is not able to foot the bill of the woman chooses to close her legs, chooses to resist sex, and this man becomes frustrated, goes to the street, cannot get another woman. Maybe it's a Christian sister or a Christian brother who is not permitted by society to make another choice because of the stigma or because of the attacks that will come in families, that will come in marriages, that will come in from family, friends, or well-wishers to say, why do you do this? We trust you. We respect you. How can you condescend so low to do what you are doing? And because of this, it becomes an issue that people go through. So I want you to know, sex starvation is not a polite agenda. It's not a polite thing we should do in our relationship. It is painful that we humans are the cause of our pain. It is wickedness to deny your partner sex. Men, take the responsibility. Women, take the responsibility. Say no to sexual violence and sexual denial.
Family Clinic, healing families, restoring marriages.
Welcome to my channel. This is Prophetess Dr. Justina. I welcome you to this family clinic. If you have not followed me on this YouTube, please go and subscribe. Hit the notification button so that you get every notification when we upload our new videos. And if you have not like, share. Make sure you are inviting someone. It's an exclusive program that is designed to heal family and restore marriage. Be an evangelist of this family clinic. Shalom. Catch our family clinic every Tuesday, 8 p.m. East African time on this channel.
Family Clinic, healing families, restoring marriages.
What are these signs that you and I can put in practice to bring that sexual relationship into existence in our marriages? What are those signs? I want you to pay attention. Women, you need to get this very clearly, because most women, we don't even know how to send sexual signal. In as much as we want our men to come to us, we also want to make it easier for them to come to us. How do you make it easier for your husband to have access to you? How? Because it is boring when a man keeps seeking and not getting from you. You can create an environment. A woman can create an environment. A man can create an environment. Nobody is above it. As long as you are already a couple, no one should start it. Say, no, I'm a woman, I can't start it. It is the man. That's rubbish. My dear, you're already in an adult game. That adult game, you have to play it like a footballer. You have to play it with strategy and skills. You have to score goals. You have to do it so that you will be clapped for by yourself. You need sex satisfaction. You need that satisfaction for your life to move smoothly. It's an emotional pleasure and physical pleasure. It is a connection of your body and your soul and your spirit put together. You can't joke with it. How do you make sex sign? Number one, every man and woman who are married learn to create an environment that is friendly for your partners. Create an environment that is friendly. Let me give an example. When your partner travel or your partner went to job, or they went for something, a meeting, or they are pastors, or they went somewhere out of the home, when they are coming back and you already know the time they are going to come back, don't sit down as if you are not expecting a king or a queen. You are expecting someone that is valuable to you, someone that is attached to your destiny forever, someone that you are going somewhere with, or someone who has given you seeds, children that brings joy to your heart. When that man is coming in, the environment should be enabling. You should make sure that everything is in order. Receive him. Some women, our attitude are terrible. Your husband is coming back to work and you are on the phone chatting who? Who are you chatting on the phone? You are pinging on your phone. And the man who paid your bride price, the man who is your boss, the man who is your God on earth. Do you remember Sarah used to call Father Abraham, my Lord? The man who is your God on earth. You are pressing your phone and the man is walking in and you cannot stand up to even give him a hug or give him a welcome honey, a warm environment. You cannot even make him feel a reason to come home. When you don't do that, you chase away sex from your marriage. You must create an environment. Let the children receive their father. Daddy, welcome. We love you. We miss you. Send them to their room. Put food on the table. Serve your man while you sit down there and watch him eat if you are not eating with him. If you keep doing this environment, the man will be attracted to you. One thing about men, they always want to see you show them more care, more love, and attention. When you do this, you are creating an environment for that man to open up a discussion. He will start telling you, today was ethic, today was blessed, today this is what I encounter. While you are serving and you are sitting with him. These days, many women will ask the house girl, go serve my husband. They are in the sitting room watching TV, they are in the sitting room or in their bedroom doing nothing but chatting. They use their house girl to serve their husband. That is very disgusting. You can't do it as a woman. This is our right to do. Most women, we are the one who give the sex languages more than the men. Because most men, they are thinkers. They only think of how to pay the bills, how to make sure that things are running in the family. They are trying to make sure that your father does not come to them and say, why are you not taking care of my daughter? So sex languages is 70% women introduced than men. Create an environment whereby your husband will feel welcome. When he feels welcome, that's why I have painted a picture. When he feels welcome and you sit by his side, look at him in the eyes and help him to remove his tie, help him to remove his clothes. Even if he's a laborer, they are doing tedious job. Make him feel like a king. Make him feel like you appreciate his effort. You will rise hormones in him, and that hormones will activate him to begin to look you in a romantic way. And before you know, touching and pressing will take place. The next thing will be sex happening in your life. But you must create that environment. If you refuse to create it, you might suffer so much and you will be surprised how things will turn for you. So I encourage you to make sure you understand this reality. Another thing you can do, put on sexy clothes. Women, I know we have many Mary Magdalene and Mary and what. Thank you for being a modest woman. Thank you for dressing decently. Even I do so. But in the bedroom, there is no decency in bedroom. There is a cloth for bedroom. A cloth that is for your husband alone. There are things you must put on that promote sex for him. For him. You are refusing to do it. Prostitutes are doing it. Slave queens are doing it. And the men are enjoying it. They are leaving you to go meet the things you feel it is forbidden to do. Adam and Eve were naked. They were naked as long as they stayed in the garden, and we don't know how long. They were not wearing clothes until they realized that they were not wearing clothes. They started looking for how to cover. Child of God, be sexy in your homes. Most women, the way we go to bed, it is terrible. You put on the same clothes you have worn from morning till evening, and you go to bed with your sweat, with that same clothes, and you want the man to come and meet you in that bed to do what with you? No. Most men will not tell you, but they cannot feel comfortable to come close to you. You must learn to put on an attractive outfit, transparent outfit, an outfit that is speaking in the Holy Ghost in your bedroom. It has to speak in tongue so that he can reply the tongues for you. There is nothing like I'm a pastor's wife, I'm a minister, no, both male and female. This is a reality. If you live in a place whereby there is a cold weather, because some people say, I stay in US, I stay in this place, the weather is very cold. There are beautiful outfits that accommodate cold weather, and yet they are sexy. They have good hairs that even if the man puts his hand on the hairs, it will swallow it. These are the things. Create an environment. Don't go and wear clothes that even when you touch the man, the clothes is like razor inching that person. You don't need to do that. Whether you say, why is she saying this? I thought she's a Christian woman. My dear, the Bible said, be wise as serpent and harmless as dove. Satan never loved serpent, because from the beginning, a serpent deceived a woman according to the scripture. From the revelation, it became a dragon. But yet, when he wants to advise his disciple, he told them, be wise as serpent and be harmless as dove. You must learn how to do things on earth. You must learn how to shaping things on earth so that your life will be well shaped. Don't wear anyhow dresses to your bedroom to meet your husband, especially most of us who are married to young couples. How can you marry a man of 25 years or 30 years or 38 years or 30-something years, and you're already dressing like a retired old woman? You're already dressing like a frustrated witchcraft, and you want that man to sleep with you on the bed. Are you serious? You are a ghost before the man. He is even covering his face because you are making him to feel like there is a masquerade on the bed. You must learn how to package yourself. It is about how you package yourself. Do you know the same person who sells in the market on the ground, that is selling fruits on the ground on the market, and the one who has a shop selling fruit, the fruit they are selling is the same fruit. The difference why you will buy it more expensive on the shop is the way they have packaged it. Children of God, wife and husband, package yourself. Dress nice. Make yourself look beautiful.
Family Clinic. Healing families. Restoring marriages.
Welcome to my channel. This is Prophetess Dr. Justina. I welcome you to this family clinic. If you have not followed me on this YouTube, please go and subscribe. Hit the notification button so that you will get every notification when we upload our new videos. And if you have not like, share. Make sure you are inviting someone. It's an exclusive program that is designed to heal family and restore marriage. Be an evangelist of this family clinic. Shalom. Catch our family clinic every Tuesday, 8 p.m. East African time on this channel.
Family Clinic. Healing families. Restoring marriages.
At night, make yourself look beautiful. Another thing you can do to enable sex as a language in your family is have a good perfume. Have a good roll-on, a good cologne, that something that brings sweetness. Okay, As a woman, most women like female perfume, which is okay according to you. Most men want their own male perfume. But me, I will say this. If I'm a woman, why do I need to put a woman perfume? Seriously. Do I need a woman to be attracted to me? I will need a strong, soft perfume that attracts a man. I will not go for a woman perfume. This is a secret. You can apply it. It works. Tested and trusted. Men always want what they want. If you want him to come close to you, you give him what attracts him to you. When you put on a male perfume that is very good for them, especially their main brands, you put it and spray it and sleep with it, he will look for you. He's not looking for you. He will follow the perfume as a scent to where you are. And that alone will activate something. He is the one who needs the perfume. It's not you. So if you are giving him a female perfume, he's not a female. He doesn't even understand your female perfume. That's why men don't know colors. You can ask most men, what color is this? They will tell you brown, yellow, white, green. They are not used to those flashy things you are doing as a woman. But when you tell them and put a good perfume, it can attract them to you. And when it attracts them to you, it sticks them with you, because they want to follow that strong part of them so that it will enable you to have a good relationship with them. So understand that you need a good environment. Create that atmosphere, and it will bring a lot of love, attracting him to you. Another thing you will do for sex language, cook good food. Cook good food. Cook special food. There are times you have to cook special food for your spouse. Don't always allow your house girl to be the one to cook that food. There are times you sit down, prepare special food, serve him that food that will last him in his mouth. He will be remembering, oh my goodness, that food was tasty. Oh my goodness, that food was sweet. Oh my goodness, my wife has honored me. Make him feel like he's your guest. Make him feel like he's your guest. That's a sex language. Another sex language, as I'm about to round up, is send him a crazy text. There are sometimes you send him a crazy text. Baby, I'm waiting for you. Everything is naked. The side chicks are sending. Send him a crazy text. Activate something before he arrives. There are texts you will send your husband. He will close work on time and arrive to you. Send him a crazy text. A text that helps him to feel wanted, that helps him to feel alive. This can be done in both ways. Women can do this, men can do this. I only said that 70% of this sex language come from women. Does not mean that the 30% cannot come from men. It is a game that you need to play to keep your marriage alive and moving. God bless you. I pray that these teachings will help you. Another topic I want to talk about is why we cheat. Why do we cheat as couples, both male and female? Why do we cheat? Is it in our nature to cheat, or something happens that brings us to this point where we begin to cheat on each other? One thing you must know, cheating has become an increased thing in this recent society. And one of the reasons why we cheat is when you feel unloved. When a man or a woman feel unloved, you can be in a family with a husband and children, or a wife and children, and you can totally feel disconnected from them. They don't show you that love. You don't feel that love. Some women are very manipulative. They make their children to hate their husband. So they always stay with the mother and they never stays with the father. Anytime men are at home, the men sit in the sitting room, the women and their children sit in the bedroom, talking, laughing, chatting. The man will be hearing them showering themselves with love, and he will be left behind with no one caring to know whether they exist or they are dead. When this continue, it can push a man to start looking for love somewhere else they can feel recognized and accepted. And a woman likewise, when they feel the man is at home, the woman try to communicate to you, you keep. Some men cannot skip their 9 o'clock news to be with their wife. They have made their news our God. So even if the wife is naked before them, they will not even listen to you. They make things that are, they don't show you importance of how much they care about you. When you don't show a woman that you love her, when you don't show that commitment to her, she feels rejected and she will start seeking and looking for love. If she finds someone who cares enough to tell her, you are beautiful, you look so sweet, your brains are good, you are this, those things might look stupid to you. But the ears of a woman is sensitive that when you speak to them in that likewise, they will follow you. They won't look at who you are. They won't look at what you are. They will look at the good things you have spoken to them that they have not heard for many years. And they will think, this one is what I need. This statement is what I need. For that reason, they will become a victim to cheating. Or the men will become a victim to cheating. We can put an end to this thing by showing more commitment in our relationship. Another thing that makes us to cheat as couples is when you lack good sex. I have just talked about sex starvation. When you lack good sex, I don't know where the men read this. I'm speaking out of research, where men read that the moment they are satisfied, they should not help their wife to be satisfied. I don't know the book where you read it. That book is a demonic book. You need to tear it. It is supposed to be an enjoyment of both parties. So you can't hurriedly come and expect your wife to understand you and say, just take it like that. It is an error. Men who ignore their wife sexually by satisfying them is opening a door for her to cheat. You cannot be having continuous sex with a woman that you are not satisfying on bed. Every woman deserves to get to their orgasm. Every man deserves to get to their orgasm. Why deny us? Why deny him? Why deny her? These are the things that women see, and they begin to look for alternatives to exploit, especially when they begin to age. When women begin to age, some of them begin to become sexually more active. They think that their man should be there for them, and most men will begin to back out, begin to feel like, no, I cannot be touching her. She's already mature. She's like a mother to me. I love the way she takes care. My dear, we are not your relatives. We are not your relative. We are your wives. There is no time that you cannot exploit with your wife, whether young or old. It is a continuous garden race that you must continue to dig until Jesus comes. So understand that good sex keeps marriage. Poor sex can bring cheating in marriage. Women are never, hear me, I speak it clearly. Women can never tolerate sex that is not giving them orgasm. They can pretend for a while, but they can never stay for continuity. So be mindful of it. You men who just decide to satisfy yourself, you rape your wife, you just bounce on them as if they are just a bottle. I don't know what you think. Why choose a woman if you don't want to make love to her? You are supposed to make love to your wife. And for you to do that, there are processes. You are supposed to go through sex romance. You're supposed to go through so many things that brings the bond together and brings you people alive. Some men goes into their wife when the wife is not even ready for sex. And they keep a lot of blisters in the body of the wife. And they don't care. The moment they satisfy themselves, they go. That's wrong. You must understand that it is unto the two of you to enjoy it. If you both does not get the satisfaction, it is in sex. It has to be both of you being satisfied. There are many ways you can control yourself as a man, or there are many things you can put in motion to help your man or to help your wife to be in the mood so that it will help the two of you to get to the orgasm before you walk out on her or she walk out on you. It is very important. It is very important that there is good sex in your relationship and you will at least avoid cheating. Another thing you can do is when you disrespect yourselves, it can expose both of you to cheat. Couple who does not show respect to themselves are prone to cheat on each other. Because once there is no respect, there is no marriage. Respect between the both couples will give them the ability to dwell together in oneness. When you respect me, you will not go out to do some certain things that is not pleasant to the eyes. When you respect her, there are things you will not do. I wonder men who sleep with your wife's younger sister right in their house. You sleep with her without fear, without respect. You do things in your neighborhood. You do things that is very visible and you don't care because you believe you are a man and you are entitled to do what you love or what you want. It is a lie from the pit of hell. It is not correct and I can't encourage it. Make sure that you are not showing each other disrespectful attitude. It breaks marriage.
Family Clinic, healing families, restoring marriages.
Welcome to my channel. This is Prophetess Dr. Justina. I welcome you to this family clinic. If you have not followed me on this YouTube, please go and subscribe. Hit the notification button so that you get every notification when we upload our new videos. And if you have not like, share. Make sure you are inviting someone. It's an exclusive program that is designed to heal family and restore marriage. Be an evangelist of this family clinic. Shalom. Catch our family clinic every Tuesday, 8 p.m. East African time on this channel.
Family Clinic, healing families, restoring marriages.
Another thing I want to say is family involvement. When your family is too much involved in your marriage, it can make the marriage to be boring. Today your mother this, today your father this, today your sister this. No, they should go to their house. Your family cannot always be in your house. Today your mother is there, today your father is there. No, create room for the family to grow. Create room for bonds. Don't always crowd marriages. When imagine a woman put to bed. Thank you, mother-in-law, you have come to take care of the wife. Don't stay more than 1 month. Or if your daughter has complication, maybe 3 months. And within that 3 months, excuse their room once in a while. Don't become a second wife. Some mothers are not wise. They come to take care of their children while they give birth. And that daughter, the moment they go, they lose their husband. It is not fair. Learn to know when to go, when not to overstay, so that your relationship that you met in the life of your child, both male and female, will live long. Some mothers want to be with their children, their son, when they are already married because she came for a visit. Some husbands want to please their mother and their sibling by having time with them and denying the wife the time to be together. We must balance equations. We must give respect to ourselves. And when we do that, even God will be happy for us. Another thing that makes us cheat is lust. Some of us can lust after something. Men majorly are prone to this. They lust after beautiful girls, beautiful shape, beautiful things. They feel it's appealing to them because men are moved by what they see. The sight makes them to be excited. But I always say, if you allow your erection to direct your direction, you are ending to destruction. Most men are lustful. They can just see a woman with a little cleavage and their mouth is open wide. They cannot even remember to close it. They can even miss their road. They are going to a different location. Just seeing a girl waving her buttocks, the men will leave where they are going to and go to another location. They will even tell the girl, wherever you are going is my destination. You wonder, are they mentally derailed? Yes, they are, because they are lost. They have high level of desire. A man can see a woman dressing sexily and begin to unravel. How will that shape be? How will that thing be? From there, they lust after sex. They are more exposed to this. Most women control that, but most men are very, very good in that. Another thing that can affect us to cheat is when we have partners that are not accommodating. Partners that are not accommodating. There are some partners you have as husband or wife. They cannot communicate. They cannot share with you. They are so secretive. They cannot bring you in their space. They treat you like you are not with them. They put a boundary that does not allow you to become a partner with them. You see, when I feel like you are not with me and I'm not with you and we are in the same house, automatically the woman will begin to look for another partner. The man will begin to look for another partner. So not being accommodating can bring cheating in our marriages. When you come back home, what stops you from telling your wife, this is how the work went today? Things were good and I give glory to God. When you come back home as a wife, what stops you from narrating, oh, it was good, it was this? Bringing your spouse in your space makes them feel sense of belonging. And when they feel belonged, they remain with you. But when you keeping secret, they will even see things you will deny. No, I don't know where it came from. They feel you are not with them, and it brings insecurity. And from that insecurity, automatically they will go look for someone who is compatible with them, and you will begin to fast and pray. Try to be accommodating. When your husband asks you, why are you not smiling? If you have an issue, try to communicate. When your wife asks you, are you having challenges in your office? Don't pretend to be a Superman. We know that there are times that are ups and there are times that are down. Or make your wife understand when you don't pretend and become unreceptive and become very a bully, and the woman will lose her strength trying to get to you. Another thing that can make us to cheat is fear. Fear that something is happening somewhere. When a woman or a man begin to fear themselves, there is a fear that grips relationship, whereby you begin to feel like this man can kill you, this woman can kill me, because you can't understand yourselves. You have been living wickedly to each other. Now you have gotten to the climax whereby you fear yourself. So you need to have your own separate room so that you can lock it to be safe in your own house. You need to have your own separate room too as a wife so that you can be safe with your belongings, whereby you people can no longer cohabit together without exercising fear. It is a problem. When fear begins to rise heavily in a relationship, it is a sign that cheating is going to come through. Because if I fear you, I can't share you. If I fear you, I can't stand with you. If I fear you, I can't connect with you. And sometimes sexual fear too. There are some men that are very rough. So rough, they don't care. They don't want to know. They don't mind. As long as they are in and they are done. So the woman will begin to practice a lot of things that will make the man not to come close to her as she sought to get someone else. Likewise, the men, they start feeling afraid. Sometimes success make men to fear their wife. Some men, when they become successful, they begin to fear the wife they married when they were not successful. They begin to feel like the woman will be threatened over their success. And because of this reason, they will start looking for a new woman that will meet their standard, that will meet their new level, so that they will be able to merge together and become partners. And this they have done continually. So understand this and be wise. I want you to know that this program is designed to solve issues. That's why we keep it the way it ought to be. We bring it the way it is. We make it a reality so that you will know your responsibility. And if you are lacking in these things I have taught, you know you are doing these things. You know you are doing it and you never knew it's an act of wickedness. Now you have come to realize. I want you to adjust. Women, adjust yourself. Men, adjust yourself. We can be happy in this earth if you choose to be responsible. I want to bless God for you, for your time that you have put in to be on this platform. I tell you, continue to follow this program. We have a lot in stock for you. This is just this episode of Sex in Marriage. There are many of it that are coming in depth. We are just trying to make sure that God's children are saved from satanic manipulation, control, and domineering spirit. Let me tell you, leave a comment on the comment. If there is any question you want to ask, leave your comment and we will come and answer your question. Don't be shy to speak out. Don't be shy to comment. Comment and it will help us to solve that problem. Save a man, save a woman, and God will bless you. Continue to subscribe to this channel and God will bless you. Shalom.
Family Clinic, healing families, restoring marriages.
Welcome to my channel. This is Prophetess Dr. Justina. I welcome you to this family clinic. If you have not followed me on this YouTube, please go and subscribe. Hit the notification button so that you get every notification when we upload our new videos. And if you have not like, share. Make sure you are inviting someone. It's an exclusive program that is designed to heal family and restore marriage. Be an evangelist of this family clinic. Shalom. Catch our family clinic every Tuesday, 8 p.m. East African time on this channel.
Family Clinic, healing families, restoring marriages.